theater review understands the relationship of practitioners. A reviewer can analyze the interrelationship between specific designers, actors, and directors as they co-create one cohesive, or not so, show. They understand the overlapping webs, synergy, interaction, or clash of theater practitioners coming together for one purpose. And that's, you know, at the end I always go, oh, I haven't said anything about the technical. And that's so important that you know, you may not, at the beginning, if you start talking about the sound and the costumes and things, then you know there's something wrong. When a reviewer starts talking about the technical first, then you know that, yeah, either the technical overshadows everything, which oftentimes we see, especially with projections. You know, that's the new thing right now. And certainly set designers are so excited about the fact that they have a projection wall, you know, and they can project anything. They can send you all over the world at that theater. If that's the focus point of your review, then you know there's something wrong with the script or the direction or the acting if you have to zero in. But as you're saying here, but you must remember that there's a whole group of people. It's not just the actors. It's not just, they're the obvious ones, and the director, perhaps. But all of that technical thing is there.
And I think it's understanding the different factions within the play itself. So if we know, for example, we have improvisers doing this thing in the play, it's different. If we know, oh, this is a play that's being told by these puppeteers, so that there's these different components that come together that sometimes work wonderfully and beautifully, and sometimes not so much.
Well, they're at odds.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are at odds.
And
yeah.
clashing.
And you have to, it's ironic that you mentioned puppetry, because there's one that's very dangerous, because it's like children, animals, and puppets. Put them on stage and they're going to draw focus. They're going to draw focus. And you have to be very careful as a director that focus is what you want, that you want them to draw focus at those moments. If they're drawing too much focus away from the real actors, then you've hit and miss, yes.
Yes. Or if you have actors who are being asked to do something with puppets that they haven't had years of training in as well, and so you're throwing them to the wolves as well, and you're seeing things that are, you know, that should have taken another 6 months in rehearsal.
Yes. When I did my piece for the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, he said, there's puppets, but there's also actors. And actors are not puppeteers. So you need extra time to teach those actors how to be puppeteers. Yeah. Something I never thought of.
Right.
Something I thought, you know, you just throw a puppet at an actor and say, there, you know, that's yours. Do it. And as he pointed out, no, that's not the case. It's a real process.
And hard within, again, that limited structure which we give rehearsal period, right?
Yeah.
You have to learn a whole new skill set.
Well, how about people who have to be in a musical and they have to sing, dance, act?
And play a musician.
And play instrument.
Instrument.
Yes.
The quadruple threat.
The quadruple threat is someone very, very special.
Yeah.